point where they, hey, and again, these 30 are big. Those are a big 30. But this is why you probably want to play those stocks, is because the high-frequency traders, your big institutions, those are the stocks that they manipulate the pricing. So, don't hate the game necessarily. Just get the software to even the playing field, and it'll instantaneously catch those runs. Because remember, the only 100 thing that's absolute certain about the stock market is it goes up and down. Okay? Now here we're inside the back office, your setup wizard, and you'll notice there's only 7 tabs. Now you guys will primarily only be working with 4, which is this is your auto trader preferences. This is how easy. Name it what you want. Down here, remember the clock showed you when you started trading. Some people say smart money trades in the afternoon and everyone else trades in the morning. Some people only trade in the morning and then stop in the afternoon. Good. Do whatever you want. It's a drop box. Point, click. Now we started at 12:30, checking to open new positions. And then you'd alter all these down here. If you wanted to trade in the morning, but you wanted to give a 3-minute lag, I had somebody yesterday that wanted to make sure you can do it in 1-minute increments because they wanted after hours to kind of wash out. Check that out. Now, you're waiting 3 minutes in the morning, and then you jump in. And it's point and click. There's not a person on this phone call that can't use this software. Over here, these are your lot sizes. So you want to kind of gauge this based on how much money you've got and how much money you're going to use and how many shares you're buying when you buy your, when you open a position. So right here's your fixed lot size, number of shares to purchase. I've got 1,000 in there. If that's too many, look at that, 500. We've changed it. Anyone can use this. If you want to do a fixed dollar amount, instead of doing a number of shares, let's say you wanted to do, we've got 3,000 in there, that's too much too. Every time I hop in a position, I just want to do $1,000 each time. Done. Okay? Or here's a lot size based on your buying power that's in your Ameritrade, your E-Trade, or your Interactive Broker account. Here it is, 10% each time. Let's say you want to do 5% each time you buy. It's that easy. Minimum dollar amount, $100 a share. Anyone out there can use this. Anyone out here can use this software. It's that easy. So that's how you adjust your number of shares or how you want to buy when you get in. Down here's the minimum number of symbols to purchase per day. You guys can look at that. Remember I mentioned you didn't need the 25,000, because hey, I can't day trade. You don't have to. The computer will automatically make sure you don't go over 2 or 3 trades a day. It's automatically in there. You don't have to worry about it, okay, until you get over that 25 grand mark. So it's not necessary that you have 25,000 to do this. For you traders out there that are on the phone call, this is a nice feature. The max range on your bid-ask prices, you can preset those. So you want your bid and your ask price to be close. That way when you're selling your stocks, when you're getting out of a position, you're not eating into all your profit. So that's a nice feature. So you manage that as well. Here's a feature down here that will make you money in spite of yourself. This is great. What this does right here is it closes positions that have made this much profit. So let's say I have that 50-cent profit goal per share that we were looking at before. If I bought Microsoft at $20 a share and I'm looking for it to go to $20.50 and it doesn't quite get there by the end of the day, 10 minutes before the market closes, and again, you can adjust it per minute, however you want it. If I'm still up $200, take it. Take the money. And the computer will do it for you. You're out picking up the kids, 4 o'clock. You're working, you're golfing. The computer does this for you automatically. So any position that's up $200, that's a pretty good amount. Here's $100. If I found $100 on the sidewalk, I'm happy. go ahead and do it and then start tomorrow. If you want to keep your position because you want to make that 50 cents on Microsoft each and every time, just go ahead and disable it. That easy. Point and click. There is not a person on this phone call or watching this video that cannot use this software. Okay, so this is just basically our trader preferences. That's it. If you want to go to the watch list, here are the stocks I'm watching every day. And for you guys who are existing traders, you're going to love this feature, because if it doesn't meet my criteria, it updates this every morning. It will automatically take off if Caterpillar, CAT, if it all of a sudden doesn't meet these rules, and you can put in as many rules over here as you want. And again, you're going to get the 8 hours of training. You don't need that many, to be honest with you, on your watch list, because you've got your exchanges here. Here's the international exchanges in Forex. Point and click. Here's the S&P 100. You've got the Dow 30. You've got all sectors, healthcare, financials. If you guys are, licensed security guys, there's nothing on here that you use on this software that you currently use that's not already here. It's all here. So, and what happens is your watch list is updated every day. If there's another stock that all of a sudden meets that criteria, it's automatically added. If all of a sudden the stock, gets cold, no one's trading it anymore, the volume that you want, it's taken off. So your watch list is updated every day. That's awesome. If you wanted to not, for whatever reason, not trade New York Stock Exchange stocks, look at that. See how my watch list just went from 30 to 4? That means the rest of these guys are trading on the New York Stock Exchange. That's how quick that is. If you go over here, you've got 500 indicators, fundamentals. You guys are going to get your training. If you pull someone else's strategy off the community board, everything that they've got in these rules are automatically pulled over. Okay, but you've got your 52-week high, your 52-week low. Institutional ownership, this is pretty neat. Less than or equal to, and again, it's for the Dow 30, it's not going to apply, but let's say, you're just wanting to invest in stocks that have a 5% institutional ownership, when the owners are selling their stock. So you can either get in a short position or make sure you get out of your long position. PE ratios, remember when those mattered a lot? Then you've got your technical indicators. And again, you guys who trade, I'm just going to quickly go through these for you. There's nothing on here that you've ever used that you won't. Bollinger Bands. Commodity Channel Index. I mean, there is, I don't know what half of this means. Lee Blewett, never heard of the guy. MACD, they're all on here. So you can monitor 100 stocks long, 100 stocks short on your watch list with over 500 indicators. In other words, you can do your MACDs. When the signal line crosses the value line, you're either in or out. You can do it long or short. They're all here. Everything's here. Momentum, there is nothing on here that someone else, parabolic, look at that. And again, you don't necessarily even need to know what very many of those do. Like I said, take a stock when it's trending up and buy it long. Trending down, buy it short. So here's our average true range, just to let you know, and this is how easy it is to make a rule, guys. You point and click. Let's say I wanted to do the average true range for 3-day instead of just 2. And then you either choose less than, greater than, or equal to yesterday's open price. Then you hit add rule. That's a rule. We just added a rule. Okay? And then your watch list will be adjusted accordingly. If you want to erase a rule or delete it, just highlight it and delete. There's not a person on here that can't use this. You can also trade, this is nice, ETFs, QQQ, SPDR. You can go to this item right here and manually add any stock that you want. You just verify symbol, add to portfolio, add to watch list. There you go, QQQ. Now it's on my watch list, and it'll be there all the time. Okay? Now open new positions. So now that was our watch list. That doesn't mean we were buying. That's how easy your watch list is, and it updates every day for you. You don't do anything.